you're going into Red Bull LionHeart. So it
Yes.
seems like such a busy time for you, but you told me before we started you weren't that busy.
No, it's quite. Yeah, I think Red Bull Lionheart is more of a fun event for me. It's pretty short and fast and high intensity, but yeah, it's kind of my brainchild. I pitched the idea to Red Bull, and it's more just to celebrate trail running and to try to get people on the trails and to show non-trail runners what trail running is about. And I think Lion's Head is such an iconic mountain in Cape Town. Everyone runs up there, goes hiking up there, takes their dogs for a walk up there. So it's cool to have an event on Lion's Head and to have a completely different event to normal trail running. It's a surf knockout heat format, so it's really different. You got to strategize a bit, and basically you can't take it too serious. You just got to have a good time. But having said that, every time I'm running up Lion's Head during Red Bull Lionheart, I think like, why the hell did I think this? It's really tough. Just a super high intensity. You just go like straight into the red from the start. And yeah, I think obviously I come from running 100 miles, 100 kilometer race, so it's a bit of a shock to the system. But as I say, once it's over and done with, it's always good fun.
Now, what advice do you have to any newbies who want to take part in the race this year?
Yeah, I think definitely get to know the route, get out there, and I think if you know the mountain well, then it definitely makes it a lot easier. You know where you can push, where you can back off, and I think most importantly, just have fun and don't be scared to enter. And I know a lot of people kind of get a bit intimidated to enter because they think you got to be really fast and it's really short and, like I said, high intensity. But it's actually not that bad when you're out there. So yeah, entries are still open until Monday. So they've still got this weekend to qualify, and yeah, entry you actually qualify via Strava. There's a time trial route around the base of Lion's Head. So it's a really interesting concept, and yeah, I hope to see you guys out there on the 15th.
Cool. I saw on Vanessa's Twitter, she said that not a lot of women have entered so far.
Yeah, it has been a bit quiet from the lady side. It has actually picked up in the last few days, but
Good.
like I said, I think a lot of people find it quite intimidating, like a super short and high intensity, and people think you got to kind of be a real racing snake to run it. But actually this year we've got an intermediate category, so there's an elite category and intermediate. So we open it up to all skill levels of runners. So yeah.
Nice.
Get out there and enter.
Nice. Now, you came up with this idea to bring attention to trail running.
Yes.
How is trail running growing as a sport?
It's crazy. It's just like exploding everywhere, kind of South Africa internationally. Yeah, I think I'm really fortunate to be a part of it. I know at least once a week I get invites to races all over the world, and yeah, as I said, it just seems to be exploding, and it's really cool for the sport. And I think it's such an easy sport to get into. You don't need to buy an expensive bicycle, or you don't need to spend loads of money. It's just put a pair of trail shoes on and go running. So it's a really easy sport to get into, and running is probably one of the purest things you can do. It's just, it's natural. You're kind of born to run.